Hello everyone, my name's Noviek and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Now about 6 months ago, I attempted to do a playthrough on the channel, and about 3 or 4 episodes in, I believe, I stopped playing because my subscription ran out and I just couldn't afford to renew my subscription. Now it's 6 months later, I totally forgot about this game, and then I remembered, oh hey, I can afford it now, so here we are with Final Fantasy XIV again. I'm using a different character this time. This is a completely new character. His name is going to be Eldrix Shadowan. He's going to be a gladiator up until the point I can unlock him into being a rogue, in which I will do that because it's dual-wielding with knives and stuff, and I just happen to like that combat. It's pretty cool, so bear with me until we get to that point, if I even keep recording until we get to that point. I don't know. I know that I just got the subscription today, so I should, in theory, if I record this every single day for like an hour, then maybe we'll reach that point. Probably not, but who knows. So, if I continue this, that'd be awesome. I'm sure. At least I think it'd be awesome. We'll have to see. I guess I'll base it on whether or not you guys want it to continue, so let me know down in the comments section below. And without further ado, let's get to it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's begin a new game, huh?
Here. Here. Feel.
Hey! Hey, you! You alright, lad? You were moaning something fierce there for a while there. Feeling the effects of the Aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, or... Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate having to read this stuff. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. You there! Halt! What's all this about? Inspection. Men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Sir, look! Somnus! Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days. Unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Ah! Amalja! Amalja! To arms! To arms! Oh, look at that. Whoa. 7 hells. Consider this a warning. Now go! All of you! I'm using the same voice for everybody. Everybody sounds like me, alright? That's how it's gonna be. It's just it's the world of Final Fantasy now. Whew. That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful round them brass blades, lad. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Think the gods presented some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Are they gonna be important? Brent's the name, and Pedlin's betrayed. I'm Eltrix Shadowan, and judging by your usual garments, are unusual garments. I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. Yeah, sure am. Why do I have earrings? I knew it. Going over the wind blows, I can't read. Read the rest on your own, alright? You won't get any more of my commentary for that. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret the adventure is a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Do I answer him? Why do you want to become an adventurer, huh? To gain power. That's always an admirable goal. We'll give our character a background while we're doing something. To gain power, that's why. Yeah, that's not how it sounds. Power, as in power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft and the adventuring business. I cannot read aloud. It is a curse. When you arrive in town, you'd best enroll in the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild either. Ulda's home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to fight with a sword, your fists, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. I can't read aloud. Why? Just remember, though, there's more important things than a fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, that's a fact. By the by, this is your first trip to Ulda? Well, technically, no. I'm just gonna say it's yes for this character's sake, so yes. It is! Well then, let's let this journey itinerant tell you this and the ins and outs of your... I can't read, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my freaking mouth, voice, everything. It's like I try to read aloud and it doesn't work. I can read just fine in my head. Ulda is ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their Monetarist cronies would happily get her grace altogether, but that wouldn't happen until she commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Amalja, couldn't care less about politics. They have their own interests, see? And they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. Alright, whatever. They say war is a gift to peddlers, indeed and breed and profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last, behold Ul'dah, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold. Oh, I totally forgot. There's a lot of exposition in the very beginning of this game. There's not a lot of fighting until like later on, so you don't see a lot of the combat. It's a lot of talking and learning how the
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
Ah, more reading. And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, and then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. Thank you. That invisible gift is much appreciated. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage, personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Seriously though, why do I have earrings? I know that wasn't part of the character customization. Final Fantasy XIV? You don't say! Oh, look at the chocobo. Oi, Ventura, over here. We have the same hairstyle. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance, eh? How can I tell, huh? Why am I using this voice? Name's Wormond, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even. Just this once, like. What voice is that? I don't even know. I heard oi, and then I just went with that. Welcome to Ul'dah, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard, of course. I know how to use the mouse and keyboard. Don't. Follow the instructions, whatever, blah, blah, blah. When you're ready to proceed, talk to Weimond. Open the Final Fantasy XIV Lodestone Play Guide in your default web browser. No, I'd rather not. That's a new feature. And apparently this is a new feature too. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't need that. Teleport, I'll put that there. Return, that'll go there for now. I got myself a sword, which is pretty cool. Eventually, it's gonna be mandatory that I have a shield, so I will have a shield for some point, or I will neglect to use it. We'll see what happens. I really don't know. Let's go talk to this guy real quick, huh? Actually, hold on. I know how to initiate quests. Stop it! HUD layout. No, that's not it. System configuration? Perchance? Other settings? No. Display settings? No. It was... Character configuration. There we go. Character. Display headgear. No. Don't ever display headgear. I'll hit apply to that. Let's see. Randomized idle animation. I might actually want to use that. Item settings, UI settings. Display name settings. Never. Boom. And now you don't have the annoying, oh, hey, my name is above my head at all times thing. Sorry, I just wanted to change that. I'm also going to hit this so that I'm walking at all times. For the time being, at least. And it looks like I have mail of some sort, so. Because I'm looking at this. Yeah. I don't want to disable all the active help windows, so I'll have to bear with me in this one. Just because there may be something that I didn't remember that'll pop up, so. Like I said, it's been 6 months since I played the game, so. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ul'dah, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Let's do that, huh? 'Tis plain to anyone with eyes. I'm totally using a different accent. Okay, whatever. You know what? You guys just read this, okay? I'll let you go wandering off down the near mugged or worse, and don't want that into my conscience. We look almost the same, dude. So before you do anything else, I want to go to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. Okay. I just gotta go over here. Simple. Alright. I'm gonna be skipping through a lot of text in this. I know! Silly game, I know! I'm gonna speed through a lot of the stuff here. Or like a lot of the text too. Because generally, it'll just tell you what I need to do down here anyways. Unless it's a story quest, there's really no point in actually paying attention. And this is more tutorial than story quest, so. Like with the side quests, I'm just gonna skip right through. If, you know, that makes any sense. Yeah, I know how to NPC conversate, I don't know, converse with them. That's one blurry book, though.
Why, hello there! Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place.
Why? Why am I doing that?
Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you.
Why?
I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah. So you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you, that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand.
Very true, actually.
Like our conflict with the Malja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for forever now.
What was that?
Then there's the Godline Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, or that they are. Only that they are. There we go, never mind.
Hey, dancing cat girls, cause we needed sexualized furries, right? Perfect.
Hi, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8th hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye, it was like the end of the world had come at last. Oh. But the things began to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people will remember something like that, but the fact is they don't. Nobody does.
Why am I talking like this?
There is one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a hand of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are just as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we'll call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as shining examples of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild.
Yeah, sure.
All right, then. A promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business to the quicksand, too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can.
Script.
Eldrick Shadowin. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does.
It actually does, too.
All right, Mr. Shadowin. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness. I swear to you, I'll bring you your money.
In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you are given a 4th chance to offend. You too, attend to the scum.
No, please, mercy. Well, ain't that a sorry sight? No an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bother me every time you stub your bloody toe, all right? Of course, I do enjoy hearing the tale of a gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Any road, welcome to Ul'dah, Eldrix! Take a moment to catch your breath and I'll teach you a little about our fair city.
Do I seriously have to do more of this voice? This is killing me. But I'm dedicated. I will continue. I do it for the people. Yeah, okay. The quest is complete right now. That would, nope, okay. This concludes the the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer told in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to the wisdom of Modi, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. And bye! No, okay, I'm coming back. Hold on. Modi! Our main scenario quests, important quests used to tell the story of Azoria and her people, are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon. Quests using this icon indicate a task or a series of tasks tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. Alright. Okay, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Oh, more reading.
Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetherii Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an aetherite. If it weren't for Aetherites traveling around in Eeyore, I don't know.
Whoa! I don't know.
Would be a damn sight for more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with one on the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Eltrix? If not, just lay your hand on the thing, and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Coliseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thrall. Goods from all across Yalza and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ulta, as long as you got the guild. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Eltrix. There's plenty as won't scrabble to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Sisoroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short then, visit the plaza, the guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who'll try taking advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping to. A lot of folk are lured to the city by the promise of wealth and power.
Oh gosh, it hurts.
What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after guild, the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with Smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you're finished, will ya? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without your gill in your name.
Aye. I got it. You can count on me, Momodi. Aye, aye. I still have mail. I need to check that. I don't know how I can check that, but I need to check that. That voice kills me. It's such a stupid voice. Main menu. Yeah, okay. Sanctuaries. I know! Navigation. I also know. Oh, dude, that is some cool-looking gear. Oh, my goody-goodness. Oh, my goody-goodness. Would you look at that? Oh, this guy's a ninja. Hold on, I want to examine this guy. He's a ninja. Level 60 ninja. He's got dual-wielding little katana things. That's pretty awesome. The Yukimitsu. That's pretty cool. Well, Eltrix might eventually look like that. If I ever get to that point. Why is everybody wearing earrings? I could talk to this guy if I need advice. Don't really need advice. I just need to go close to home. Find some things. Do some other things. You know, the usual. Hey, it's nighttime here in Ulda. I got the little sprint button. That's cool. It's hot as hell in my room. It's a bit ridiculous. Like, it's not good. It's really hot in here. Wyman wants to talk. Weemond, I don't know. I'm doing weird voices for people. It happens, man. Oh, you know what, though? We're almost at the half-hour mark, so I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you have not subscribed already. In the next one, we'll attune with this thing, the Aetherites, and do the other things and close to home and whatnot. Just want to warn you guys that the first few episodes will probably be nothing but, like, talking and, like, running around the city just to get acclimated to the city. Then there'll finally be combat, and should be a fun time, hopefully. We'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video. As always, to be continued.